Today we're going to read Germs Make Me Sick. We're talking about being healthy, having healthy bodies and healthy minds, and we're talking about not sharing germs and what happens when we actually get sick. We know right now we've got our virus going around our world, COVID, and so we always talk about washing our hands, wearing a mask, making sure we're not touching our friends or making sure we're 6 feet from people, okay? Those are ways we can stay healthy and not contract the virus. Today I'm going to read Germs Make Me Sick, met by Melvin Berger and illustrated by Marlene Hafner. So let's find out, and let's look at the picture. Oh boy. Looks like this girl is not feeling well. You can even tell in her coloring. She's very pale, but look at that. She's coughing. We know when we cough, we don't ever cough in our hand or in the air, do we? We always cough in our elbow. That's also being very respectful. And look at this poor boy is going to get her germs are going to spread. That's the other reason when we were just talking about COVID, we always wear a mask when we sneeze or cough. We keep it all in with us. We don't share our germs with our friends or our family. Let's find about germs make me sick. You wake up one morning, but you don't feel like getting out of bed. Your arms and legs ache and your head hurts. You have a fever and your throat is sore. I'm sick, you say. I must have caught a germ. Everyone knows that germs can make you sick, but not everyone knows how. And look, again, we can see the boy's face. He's pale. He's got lines under his eyes. He's feeling sad. Doesn't feel well. And we know that. Our body tells us that. Our body's telling us you need to rest. You might need some medicine. Let's find out. Germs are tiny living things. They are far too small to see with your eyes alone. In fact, a line of 1,000 germs could fit across the tip of a pencil. Wow, that's tiny. There are many different kinds of germs, but the two that usually make you sick are bacteria and viruses. Under a microscope, some bacteria look like round balls. Others are as straight as rods. Still others are twisted in spiral shapes. Viruses are far thinner than bacteria, and some look like balls with spikes sticking out of all sides. Others look like loaves of bread or like tadpoles. There are even some that look like metal screws with spider legs. So if you use a microscope, you would be able to find out what kind of virus or bacteria you have, what your sickness is. And people go to college to understand that and learn that. So if that interests you, that can be you someday. Germs such as bacteria and viruses are found everywhere. Oof, that's why we have to be careful. And that's why we have to wash our hands and not put our hands in our mouth, right? We don't want to do that. We want to stay healthy. Germs such as bacteria and viruses are found everywhere. They are in the air you breathe, in the food you eat, in the water you drink, and on everything you touch. They are even on your skin and in your body. And this girl is telling this little one, because he's going to eat this, you should wash your hands before you eat that. Although germs are all around, they don't always make you sick. Many germs are not that harmful. Also, your body keeps out harmful germs most of the time, and your skin blocks the germs. As long as there are no cuts or scratches on your skin, germs can't get in. That's important to remember too. Here we have a family having a picnic. It says, you take a sip of your cousin's soda. Her germs are on the straw. A few of the germs may get into your stomach. That's the other thing too, and I have to tell my boys this when they're at school. Don't share your lunch, especially drinks. I don't even let my boys do that in our own house. So don't ever share your drinks or your food, okay? You're riding a bike, you fall and scrape your knee. Germs from the ground may get in under your skin, but even when harmful bacteria and viruses get into your body, you don't always get sick. That's because your body has ways to fight germs, okay? At times, though, you will feel sick or you stay sick for days. Then you should see a doctor. Now, moms and dads are in charge of that, right? They know if you just need a little bit of rest or a little bit of medicine, but if you're still feeling bad, there might be something else going on, so you should see the doctor. So when you see the doctor, they try to find out which germs are making you sick. right? It's their job to make you better. What hurts, they say? Let's take a look. Sometimes they have to swab your throat with cotton. Sometimes you might have to get a swab up your nose. Different things happen. Then they send the cotton with the germs to a lab. Remember we talked about the germs and the viruses. You can look under a microscope. Well, all these people, they went to college and they learned how to do that. That's their special job. That's their special gift. And so they're looking at what is making you sick to make you all better. So they send that cotton with the germs in it to the lab, and then they may take a few drops of blood from your fingertip or arm, so you might get a little prick, but you can be brave, right? You can be brave. That also goes to a lab to be tested. So they want to find out, the doctor wants to find out why you're sick, right? They want to do everything they can. My son was sick a couple months ago, and he had to go into the hospital, but he was super brave, and they had to find out what was wrong with him. So always be brave, and it's okay to cry. It really is. Your doctor gets a report from the lab. It tells whether the germs are bacteria or viruses. If the bacteria is making you sick, the doctor usually prescribes some medicine. The medicine will get rid of the bacteria, and you'll start feeling better in no time. Doctors do not have drugs to cure certain diseases caused by viruses, but they can give you a shot to prevent some of these diseases, and that's what happens when you go to the doctor. If you notice, every time it's your new birthday, you turn a year older and you go to the doctor, they check you out, and they also give you shots. Again, doctors are trying to keep us healthy, right? They want to stay healthy. If you get sick with the virus, the doctor may give you some medicine anyway. It won't cure you, but it'll help you feel better and protect you against bacteria that might make you even sicker. When germs make you sick, your doctor might tell you to stay in bed. That's always important to rest your body. And your body will tell you, slow down and take a rest. Bed rest makes it easier for your body to fight the germs. So do eating and drinking. So make sure you're eating and drinking healthy foods and drinks. And look at that. Moms and dads can take care of us, can't they? Grandmas and grandpas can too. Once you're well, you want to stay that way, and there are ways to keep healthy. Let's find out. What are some rules? What are some things to do to stay healthy? This is important. 1, stay away from anyone with a cold. 2, wash your hands with soap and water to get rid of those germs, right? You want to wash for at least 20 seconds too. You can sing the ABCs while you're washing your hands. 3, eat good, healthy food. We know what those are. 4, you want to brush your teeth after a meal. It's important to have a healthy mouth, healthy teeth, healthy gums. 5, get plenty of rest. We know that's important. And when you're sick, your body tells you, rest up and sleep. 6, do exercises every day. We have a dog, so we walk him every day. So my boys and I and Mr. Peters, my husband, we walk our dog a lot. We try to move our bodies a lot. We have steps in our house, so I make sure I go up and down those steps a lot too. 7, visit your doctor and dentist regularly. We talk about that at preschool. Sometimes we have a dentist come in, or we get to go visit a dentist's office, and I know you might have a dentist. And if you don't have a dentist, you can start right now. 3 and 4 and 5-year-olds. You want to see the dentist 2 times a month, and then for the doctor, you want to try to see your doctor every time you have a new birthday, and also when you're not feeling well, because the doctor will try to figure out what's wrong. And 8, be sure to get the shots you need. That's also important, to get caught up and be healthy. Germs do make you sick sometimes, but you can help yourself be as fit as a fiddle all the rest of the time. And look at that. I love that picture.